Hey guys, so I thought it would be pretty selfish of me to come out here all by myself and plant my winter crops in my little, the chickens have been helping me scratch and unearth some that I missed yesterday, but this soil is to die for. Super soft, so Michelle and I are barefoot grounding out here. Pretty fun, squishy dirt in between your toes. It's not so awesome on Ohio clay. But we have built this up probably about
this is really, really good soil.
2 feet of goodness here. So I can tell you this when I put potatoes in here in the spring that I don't know. I know I put about 2 feet of leaves on top. Leaves are your best soil makers, guys. Seriously, because that's how soil is made in soil land, the woods, right? If you want good topsoil, you go to the woods. Go to the woods, try to get around, tree roots and stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just having some fun squishing with my feet right now. I feel like I'm on the beach. It's like soft like sand. Anyways, so yeah, get you some woodland soil, and if not, get some bags of leaves, rake up your leaves, keep your leaves, and use them for mulch. Because what will happen is, if you look at here, Michelle, it's all biodegraded, and also why it feels like it's the beach here is we take our chicken.
Your feet, that's nice.
Our chicken run is sand, and once a year, every the second year, 2 years, we take it all out and we bring in a fresh load of sand. $26. $26, man. It's
okay,
so
but
cheap.
The physical labor to do it.
Yeah, but then a lot of people do it and they just have to dump the sand somewhere because they, it starts to stink. But in the spring, it gets into your soil. So I mean, like, I guess I could just show you how. See, we got some sandy soil in there.
Wait, let me see if I can get it to focus. Whoa, whoa. It's not focusing.
Okay, well, there's sand in there. There's
Okay.
little tiny particles. So what to plant in the fall? I have my trusty little bag here of what I planted this year, what I'm going to keep planting. One thing I'm not going to show you exactly that I'm going to plant because I already have it planted is get yourself some good, go to some Amish farmer and get yourself like some of these giant elephant ones and plant these in the fall.
Garlic toes.
These are garlic toes. I'm going to tell you, dig them 6 inches deep and then don't worry about them. And then come spring, after they'll get a little, it'll look like another little garlic bulb on top. After that comes out and they kind of fall over, dig them out, man. Dig them out. And you get another, and then that's what I did. And then you plant them again. If you can leave them there, they will spread, but they won't get really big ones because they're, say, kind of tiny if you don't remove and replant. Okay? Like I said, if you don't get to them, like I don't always get to mine. Half of mine are in the ground. I couldn't find them because I waited too long. So try to get them when you could still see the tops and dig them out. All right, so what are we going to plant? It's fall. I have my basket of goodies. Of course, everybody knows we're going to plant us some lettuce. I got some prize head leaf lettuce here. I have some iceberg lettuce. I've got, and these are some heirloom seeds I picked up online in a big package. Lola Rosa lettuce, green romaine, Paris Island lettuce. Some of these are from 2016. I'm still going to plant them, see if they come up. Daikon radish, kohlrabi. I'm going to plant some carrots, some leaf lettuce. I got newer seeds in here.
They want to know what your head, turn around, what their hat says. That says Growing America, and the front says Make Farmers Great Again.
I got some icicle radishes. What I like to do in the fall is if I have some of these from 2016, I'm not going to put my heart and soul in it, but I still got the seeds, so I'm going to put them down with everything else. So if I'm putting my leaf lettuce in a row. If I got old ones, new ones, I'm going to mix them up and see what comes up. I have some premium late flat Dutch cabbage. It's not too late to go ahead and put this in. I'm going to actually plant some spring onions. If you look at the back here, it's okay. You can start planting them August and September. We'll see.
It's not really wanting to focus.
Okay, well, we're going to plant them.
Okay.
We're going to plant them right now.
Now, we are in zone what?
5.
5. So this is not going to work for all of you.
No.
I mean, obviously, if you're in the other zones like the southern ones, you'll be able to do really well.
I got some beets in here, so more head lettuce, beets. So basically, I'm going to be planting carrots, lettuce, beets, radishes. I actually don't really like the little red radishes, but I do like the long daikon white radishes. I think those actually are pretty sweet, like sweet tasting. And some spring onions, and we're gonna see, and then I think I have some mustard just to for Kansas. He's been into his little super smoothies in the morning. Veggie herb. He'll take a couple eggs, milk, and whatever he can find that's edible in the yard, whether it's he'll go into the grass and get himself some plantain. He'll get himself some dandelion, anything that's edible he's gonna eat. I gotta tell him what's not edible. He'll look it up himself. Like, don't put in tomato plant leaves, don't put in potato plant leaves. You can eat raspberry leaves if you want to. You can do that. You can eat grape leaves if you want to. You can put those in there.
So Redneck wants to know if you're gonna plant onions right now.
I'm gonna plant some spring onions, little bunching onions. I had a friend of mine who in Texas. For those of you in the South, this is a good tip for you.
The camera's not moving. Leah just can't stand still.
Our friend in Texas, if you're in the South, sow your big old bulb onions.
I try following you, but then
like these, sow these in the fall. This is empty. And she said hers came up like you would buy the starts in the spring. So if you're in the South, she was in Texas, so that worked for her. For us, we have to buy, we have to start the onions.
And Buzzy sends us some from.
And Buzzy sent us some. Those do really well. Washington State, right? Is that where he's from? Oregon or Washington State?
I think it's Washington State.
Washington State.
Forgive me if we're getting that wrong.
So you can see my rows here. I'm going to put some in the ground here. I make my rows kind of close. I guess maybe they're, 10 inches apart. I come in, and for me, the closer my rows, the better things grow. It's better for you to grow farther apart. So I just take my little lettuce seeds, and they don't need but I make them pretty. I give them a good little. And then I just kind of cover them up.
Now Dale wants to know why you can't just take some plants and put them in pots and grow them indoors.
You can, but that's a lot of pots. It's a lot of pots and a lot of plants. So when we tell them, I don't know, Bitchute, you want to tell them what we take in?
Oh my gosh, we take in a lot of things, but it's mostly house plants.
Well, we take in all of our tropical like plants. So we grow lemons and oranges, mandarin oranges.
Pineapples.
Some pineapples we bring in.
An olive tree.
We have to
ginger.
We have to do those pears like tomorrow.
Yeah.
We should take them to go see the pear tree. I'm gonna sign off. I got a plant before it gets dark, and Michelle's gonna take you over to the pear tree and see.
I am.
We need to put your shoes on and take them over to go see the pear tree.
Okay, I'm taking you to see the pear tree, but I am gonna put on my flip flops to walk over there. Oh, jeez, I'm sinking in the ground. Leah says, thanks, guys. She says the soil's warm. Yeah, it was really hot out today. So these are just some of our hugel cultures. Here's our partridge in a pear tree. So there's all the pears, and they do need to come down. And what you do with the pears, and maybe we'll do a video on this as well, is you have to let them sit to get soft. Like right now, they have a good amount of sweetness, but they're very, very hard. So you want them to get soft. Here, actually, I can show you something. Here's my bees. This, I wish you could smell them. They smell so good. That is called, I wonder if I can zoom in with Leah's camera here. No, I guess I can't zoom this live. That's called bearding. they're just warm. It was hot today, so we've got extra bees hanging out on the front entrance there. And then these are little nucleuses. We call them nukes, N-U-C. They're smaller hives. So these are 3 standard hives, and so they're just hanging out because it's hot. Do we use fertilizer? We do not use. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Come on, camera. Oh, they want to be. We do not use fertilizer. Like, okay, so our fertilizer, if I can walk backwards here. Here we go. These people, they make our fertilizer right there. Little fertilizer makers. See that? They make the fertilizer that we put on all of our vegetables and fruits and so on. It is important that it is composted all the way, so that you don't, well, for very, very many reasons. You don't want to burn up your plants. You want any kind of yuckiness that's in there to kind of burn up and dissipate and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is, somebody was asking, I think it was Christina, Sicilian gal, for us to do a tour of the garden. And when it's more light, we will do that, and we still have to do a tour of the deck reveal. So this is a garden that Leah's got beans in here and more tomatoes. We're still getting tomatoes because we got ours in late. So all right, you guys, we're gonna sign off. I hope you've gotten some tips for what to plant for the fall, because you can still plant. Just because a plant has died off and it's done, whether it's your beans or your potatoes or tomatoes or whatever, start again. There's lettuce. I think that lettuce is my favorite fall crop to grow, because it kind of comes up fast, quickly, and you can just have salads. It's really, really awesome. Dale says, build a greenhouse for the bees so they can produce through the winter. The bees do well through the winter here. My bees have, historically. I have a greenhouse, and I have considered putting them in there. So yeah, it's not a bad idea, but I don't think ours will need that. We insulate around them. So, all right, you guys, we love you. God loves you, and God bless.